Can I just say, I do not feel confident. I feel very unattractive. It took a lot of effort to even look like this, and I'm not even happy with this, but this is what we have to work with. Hi, it's Randy Callie, obviously. So we have a story. This was the time a woman thought I was so cute and adorable, or did she say gorgeous? She said something complimentary, and I was at work. This was a year ago. So this was my first time meeting her ever, so she didn't know anything about me, but I had makeup on, so she assumed I was gay, which that's a good assumption, but you never know. So she wanted to be polite, and she asked me, she was like, I don't want to assume anything, but I actually don't remember how she worded it, but I remember it was very polite. Not that I would even be offended. Like, you can ask me if I'm gay. First of all, it's pretty fucking obvious. And I'm not offended by you. As long as you're not trying to be a dick about it, why would I care, you know? This was a beauty-related job, so I often had makeup on and I looked pretty sassy. Like, if I were to look the gayest in my life, it was at this job. So, trust me, I expected everybody walking in that door to think, oh, he's gay. Yes, ma'am, I am. Occasionally bisexual, occasionally I question it, when actually that's not usually relevant, but in this situation it kind of is relevant, and I'm gonna tell you why. So this woman comes up to me, she's like, oh God, you're so cute, and then she asked about my sexuality in a friendly way, and I told her, yeah, I'm gay, and then she was like, so I have a son that transitioned to a girl. She's no longer her son, she's now her daughter. She's transitioned. And she was like, are you interested in talking to her or meeting her? Do you want her Instagram? And I was like, sure. This woman was essentially trying to set me up with her transgender daughter, which was interesting to me because I was like, well, that's not really how sexuality works. I like men, so therefore, she looks like a female, I'm assuming. So I hadn't seen her yet at this point. We did find her on Instagram and I did follow her. I don't know if she followed me back. I'm assuming the mom told her to follow me back because there's a difference between a gay man having some feminine qualities versus a transgender woman. You're a full-on woman at that point. You might have not had the surgery. You might still have male parts, but you want the world to see you as a woman. So why would I be attracted to you if I'm gay? You know what I mean? But I am pretty open-minded. So I was like, okay, I'll follow her. Let's see what she looks like. I know the mom meant well and she was so nice and she didn't mean any harm by it. I just don't think she's in the community, so she doesn't necessarily understand how it works. She thinks, oh, you guys are both in the LGBTQ plus community. Maybe you'll want to date each other, but that's not really how it works. But I'm open, like I said, so I was like, well, you never know. I could be attracted to her. I've gotten with girls before. I've had crushes on girls throughout my life. Usually I am into men. I have crushes on men. I want to marry a guy. I've been in love with a guy for a year, a year and a half at this point. And so I'm probably going to end up with a guy, but I always keep an open mind. You never know. You could fall in love with anybody. Also, I feel like a lot of trans girls, I can't speak for all of them and I don't know this girl, so I can't really say for sure, but I'm just saying most trans girls that I'm aware of, they usually like straight guys, full on straight guys, because they identify as a woman. So they want a man that likes women, strictly likes women. So I was like, okay, well, that's not me. So I don't even think she would want me, and I don't know that I would want her. This is weird. So anyway, I follow her. I look at her pictures. I wasn't attracted to her. No shade. Like I said, the mom was so nice. I was like, that could be the perfect mother-in-law for me, but unfortunately, this is not the girl for me. I can appreciate a pretty woman. I like women sometimes. It's really weird because I seem strictly gay. I seem oh my God, my whole world is about men because I get obsessed with guys and and I'm always talking about oh, that guy's cute. Oh, he's cute. Oh. But I don't know. Sometimes women are just more interesting to me and whatever, but I still like men. It's confusing. I'm still hoping the guy I'm in love with, we get married. I'm holding out for him. I don't care. It's literally been almost 2 years that I've liked him and I'm still going strong. I still like you. Also, I think she was newly transitioning. She didn't look like she was totally put together yet. She's probably a bad bitch now, but cause this was a year ago, but at the time, and also it seemed like it was a new concept for the mother. She thought that a gay guy wanted to date her transgender daughter. I don't even think she viewed her as her daughter yet. I think she's still, I'm pretty sure she still referred to her as her son. So yeah, I think it was a whole new thing. But I don't know. You never know. You never know who you're going to end up with. Honestly, think about it. What if I had dated her? Or what if I date a transgender girl someday? You would never expect that from me, but it could happen. You never know what life has in store. But yeah, I thought it was kind of funny. I was not offended or insulted. Why would I be? If anything, that's a compliment that she thinks I'm attractive enough to be with her daughter. And so I was like, thanks. But I mean, I did tell my friend about it. And I remember he was like, oh my God, why would she try to set you up with a girl? And I was like, she meant well. I think she was trying to compliment me, if anything. And not everybody is super educated on the subject, especially when you're not in it and you're not experiencing it. You're not going to know every little thing. So she thinks like, hey, maybe we'd hit it off. And maybe we would have. But like I said, I wasn't really attracted to her. So yeah. But I wish her luck with her transition. And I wish that mother luck with everything because she was so nice. I loved her. I haven't seen her since. I've only met her that one time. I don't even know her name or the daughter's name. So I don't know. I gotta go on a date with somebody though soon. Like I'm turning into an old hag over here. Like I need to like stop being so shy and being weird and like socially anxious and awkward. Especially with being blonde, I feel like I'm cuter. So I mean, I'm not that cute, but like I'm cuter than I was brunette. So I feel like I should be going on dates. Like, hello. Every time I go blonde, me and my family have this inside joke. So, 13 Reasons Why, that show on Netflix. I used to be obsessed with that show for whatever reason. My friend was like, oh my God, everyone's going to think you're like suicidal, Randy. I was like, no, I just like the show and I like the characters. I relate with a lot. I'm invested in those characters. And anyway, Alex in season 1 had bleach blonde hair. So whenever I go blonde, my family's like, oh, hey, Alex, because I forced them all to watch that show. So it's like a little joke. Alex was a cutie. I always thought Clay was super cute too. And Clay's like nerdy. So he's like endearing. I don't know. I don't know who I think is cuter. I didn't really like the blonde on Alex. I like him brunette better, I think. Lately, I've been really attracted to blonde guys. Like I feel like I like blonde guys more these days, which is super ironic because I've always crushed on guys with dark hair, like dark brown hair and dark eyes typically. There was one guy that I was obsessed with. He had blue eyes, dark hair. But usually dark hair, dark eyes is my type. But lately I like these blonde guys and I'm like, that's weird. But now that I'm blonde, I feel like I need to be with somebody with dark hair. So we're like opposites. That's always cute, you know? Okay, I'm rambling. So until next time, I'll talk to you soon.